All right, you prepubescent pukes. The class is Pain 101, and your instructor is Casey Jones. Yellow, TENIME here. Sorry for just repeating how I opened Turtles trivia, but couldn't resist. So, it's so brutal. Underneath an explosion. Woo! At least I'm getting good use out of this $5 wig that I got 15 years ago. Yeah, scratched my forehead with the hockey mask. Oh, God. Whew. All right. Probably going to knock that over. Ugh. All right. Today's review is the Mezco 112 Collective Casey Jones. Did you know that Casey Jones's real name, Jones is his real last name. Did you know that Casey Jones's real first name, his government name, is Bernard? B-E-R-N-I-D. Bernard. Like, I guess some form of Bernard? My name's Bernard Jones. That's why I go by Casey. My t-shirt is the only shirt that I have with Casey Jones on it. The 1990 movie Turtles. However, you. Yes, you. No. Move to the left. Yes, you behind them. You can get your very own Casey Jones t-shirt with my artwork on it. Link is in the description. I'd be wearing it if I'd picked one up myself, but I'm still missing the Donnie shirt. I've got a blue Leonardo, a red Raph, and an orange Mikey, and I have no purple Donnie shirt, and it's nothing against the character. I just never got around to ordering it, so. So, I missed the Turtles because Mezco has adopted this stupid business plan of make as few items as possible so that way they sell out in minutes and they don't have any leftover stock sitting around. But the problem is then you have all these people who want to give you their money, but you don't want to take their money. They're far from the only company that does that, and I've never understood it. So, because I didn't have almost $500 within the first 3 minutes that the Turtles went live, I missed them. So when I did have the money for him, when they first put him up last summer, I intentionally didn't try to get him. I intentionally withheld my money from them because I didn't have the Turtles. Why am I going to get Casey if I don't have the Turtles? Well, the wait list for the Turtles came in. So I'm like, well, great. Now I have the Turtles. Now what? So it was actually right after I pre-ordered Art the Clown. And I saw that Casey didn't say sold out. He said join the wait list. So I joined the wait list. And here we go. So had a problem with FedEx as usual. This needed a signature. And showed up yesterday while I was still asleep. And instead of ringing the doorbell, which would have woken me up, so I could have run to the door and given them the signature and shown my ID and everything and gotten him yesterday, they stuck a little post-it on my door that said, "Oh, you weren't home." So, but he's here. And if you look, the thumbnail is a little awkward. It's like I'm holding it like this instead of, you know, like that. because it had already been released. I'm like, you know what? I want to have a thumbnail done before something arrives, and I can't do that if I don't have a good image of the box to draw for the thumbnail. But I found someone was selling their Casey on eBay, and they had taken a picture at that angle. So I'm like, you know what? Good enough. So I drew that, even though it wasn't the correct angle for cartoon TENIME's pose on the thumbnail, but it's here. Been sitting. I had it because I didn't want to deal with FedEx again. Yesterday when it failed, I was like, you know what, just drop it off at the Walgreens down the street. So finally got the notification to go pick it up from the Walgreens down the street this afternoon. So, and he's been, because it's been sub-zero temperatures in Chicago, he's been sitting underneath a heat vent with the heat cranked up higher than I am comfortable with. Not like directly under, you know, it's like it's on the ceiling, and I put him on a table. So, you know, I could have put him on the floor and probably gotten the same, you know, warmed up the joints and everything, but. So yeah, the box. It's like some Kevin Eastman artwork. Yeah, that shiny little Mezco exclusive sticker there. It's like all the only thing that Mezco makes now are exclusive. Like, some items will go to like other retailers, but like they're still limited in number and they're still high in price. So it's like, I've told this story before, but Mezco used to be one of my favorite companies back when they were making the comic book Hellboy action figures and the Family Guy action figures. Because you could walk, but not because you could walk into a store and pay $15 for a Mezco figure and it was still good quality, but because of the good quality, because of the great sculpting, because of the good plastic quality, because of the great painting and everything, and yeah, like they were either as affordable as other companies or less. Like, I don't want to say cheaper, because like they were good quality. So, and like if you hold a Family Guy figure now, you know, they're not articulated all that much, and they're a little hollow and feel a little soft, but like I liked that about them. Like back in 2004 and 5, and even to this day, I still have my Family Guy figures. I still have my South Park figures. I just don't have a lot of South Park figures. I have most of the Family Guy figures. I have most of the Hellboy comic book, and then the first movie figures. They all still look and feel great. So I don't know when or why they changed to insanely expensive, insanely limited soft goods figures, but you know, that definitely shot them down my list. But obviously, I still support them financially. So more good Eastman. It looks like Kevin Eastman, so I'm going to see that. This might just be directly from the comic, so it may even just be, you know, Eastman penciled and Laird inked, or the other way around. So I don't know if it's like new artwork or whatever, but sorry, I've worn this shirt a million times and never had an issue with it, but tonight, like, the collar is like irritating my neck. I don't know why. Bottom of the box. Ages 18 up, not a toy. And I know this is old. I know people have had this since the summer, and, you know, plenty of people have already reviewed it, but I was excited, and I wanted to share my excitement with you guys, so. We have the usual welcome to the 112 Collective. Designed by collectors for collectors. Careful with the joints. Don't take the clothes off unless they're supposed to be. Goalie glove assembly. Unplug hands from wrists. Slide goalie gauntlets onto forearms. Plug goalie hands onto wrists. All right, shaky hands. All right, bottom tray. That's how we do it here. We have the. Ooh. Ooh, come on. It's not taped. Ooh. We have the 1/12 Collective accessory bag, which I have expressed my love for in the past. I have also admitted that when I first started to get these kinds of bags with Good Smile Company Figma imports, and I was stupidly ungrateful. Oh, like these bags are dumb. I was dumb. These bags are awesome. Got a little stand arm. Ooh, some nice. Ooh, nice. I like it. It's nice and it's firm, but it's not. Oh my god, I'm gonna break it. And it's not loose to where it's like, yeah, how are you gonna hold up a figure? You know. Oh, got some nuts on one side, and in case it does loosen up over time, you have some screws on the other side to help you tighten it up. Much appreciated. We have their cool we have their cool stands that you get to like when you get a new phone or a TV. I got to peel the film off my new computer case a few months ago. Awesome stand. Infinity video. What is wrong with this? Like, I haven't changed my detergent or anything. Silicone gel for the golf bag. So the mouth of the golf bag appears to have baggy wire in it, which is awesome. It's like a fake pocket that looks like a potentially real, but one of those where if you do choose to open it, good luck getting it closed again. See if it was like elastic. So like the golf bag is like faux leather, and then the straps are like faux leather. Got some stitching, like it ripped. Some more stitching, which I thought were hash marks at first. There's those pockets. The bottom one is just solid. The top one looks like it could be a flap with the little buttons, but like I ain't testing fate by trying to open it. So, all right. And we got some weapons. We got a broken baseball bat. Sculpted to be broken. It's not didn't break in the package, so put it in the golf bag. Then we have we have an aluminum bat. As my friends across the pond say, aluminium. There's only one I in the word, guys. Are you putting another I in there? Got some nice little sculpted dents. That's cool. I like that. Put it in the golf bag. Oh, wait. I felt some resistance when I was doing that. Get the old magnifiers out. Okay, I was hitting the seam. Because I was initially curious if there had been, like, compartments for them. So I was just hitting the seam. Yeah, just hitting the seam. And then we have a Jose Canseco bat. Tell me, you didn't pay money for this. They had a 2-for-1 sale. But he broke one of them. We got a cricket bat. Cricket? Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Awesome. Looks like it's gotten some use. And I don't know if it's from playing cricket or bashing in punks' heads. You a punker? Oh, I hate punkers. Especially bald punkers with green makeup? Or ugly faces or ugly bald head? I don't know. I just watched it at the beginning of January. So, a golf club. I'll never call golf a dull game again. All right. Golf bag's shaping up nicely. So it's not going to pop together if I don't match it up. All right. Again, just late at night, so I'm not going to throw garbage. Tray of little tissue paper there. We have a goalie stick. Wrapped in tape. Getting there. And we have a regular hockey stick. Wrapped in tape. I tried to like twist it in my finger, but all right. Looks like our bag o' weapons is complete. Let's get the man himself out of here, huh? So we've got a goalie pad, old goalie pad. There's some duct tape on there, some stitches, cool sculpted straps and buckles. Trying to see which side is which. Where's those instructions? It is that direction. That is top, and that is bottom. So make sure to, I guarantee you, I'm gonna forget. And when it comes time to put it on him, I'll be like, where's those instructions again? Oh god. All right. Ooh. Don't pop it, because then they'll go flying. All right. Okay. So we have a smaller. So that one's easy to tell. Wider on one end and tapered on the other. So it's a smaller golf glove cuff. Josh, what's up, man? Thanks for joining me. We got the hockey glove for that cuff. And then, as I throw it at you, we have the goalie glove. Okay. Then we have some awesome fingerless gloves. We got a clawed hand. Miss you too, brother. Come hang out. The right clawed hand, fingerless gloves. So we get a left pointing hand in fingerless gloves. Sorry. Trying to balance it while rotating it for you. And then my fingers get in the way. I was going to say meaty fingers. I have slim, delicate fingers, so. We have a grip right. We have a grip. My tweezers. The grip left. We have a splayed left. I don't know why I went directly to left this time. And we got a splayed right. Ha! It's a thing from the Addams Family. The right one stands up better than the left one. We have a relaxed right. Yep, that's right. I said right. I said right, it's right. We have a left relaxed. I'm assuming he has fists on him. Yes, he does. Ooh, sorry. Drag that across the table. We have a hockey masked head. Spiky Mirage mullet. And actually, I was going to say it's Mirage style, but it's actually like... It takes elements from Mirage, and 87 tune, and Vintage Toy. It's very Vintage Toy with the whited out eyes and the black around them. And then the movie. Okay. Then we have a battle damaged hockey mask head. It's like same head, only the mask's all scuffed up. Stop focusing on Homer. Oop, didn't show. I know they're not removable. I just want to see if I can pry edges up, because the first NECA Casey did not come with an unmasked head, and the mask was glued down. But if you pried that up, there was an Elias Codius likeness sculpted underneath before they got the rights to include an unmasked head. And then Casey himself. Make sure nothing is left in here. Okay, desiccant packets. Tissue paper. All right. There's Casey in his sweatpants and denim vest and 80s mullet glory. Show you his shoes. Definitely look like some 80s sneakers. Head pop. Ooh, like butter. Get a closer look at that. A little smirk. Stop focusing on me. Stop focusing on Homer. Sorry, shaky hands. Okay. Woo. He's got a hinge and swivel that goes well past T. It's almost to a Y. And that pretty much is a Y. I was right about the fists on him. Left and right. Left and right. I turn down girls left and right. Your girls are your left and right. He has a bicep swivel. It can go all the way around. He has a pinless double jointed elbow. I mean, both sides. And he has the hinge and swivel wrists, which can either do horizontal or vertical poses, depending on how you twist them in the forearm. Test both sides. Ooh, that was much smoother the other way around. That's weird. It's harder to turn the wrist pegs forward, but they're nice and smooth backwards. So. All right. He has a dumbbell joint at the top of the neck and a ball joint at the bottom. Let's put on that battle damage one, huh? Oh, slides on so nicely. So he can bury his chin. And his mullet gets in the way of him looking up. So, like, you can force it, but his rubbery hair is hitting the collar of his denim and then pops off. So it's, yeah. So because of his mullet, you're not going to get really any back. So it is rubbery, but like, all right. I don't know if you can tell any difference. I tried to, and then it sort of pushes it back forward. So, and then that's straight on. So, I believe I believe, because you do see him without the vest in the artwork, and no vest in the hand instructions, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the vest off. Ruin the figure forever. Tilt his head forward, because otherwise his mullet will prevent you from pulling the vest off. Right. The vest is off. No bendy wire, but I like the brass buttons. Pretty cool. Got some studs on the, or no, yeah, those are still buttons for the straps. So you can tighten it from the back. How suit vests work too. So without the vest, you can get a little bit of up, because then that is straightforward. What Star Wars drawing did I do for you, Edgar? I've done so many Star Wars drawings, but I did a dope ass Star Wars drawing for you as a kid, and you still have it hanging on your wall. That's awesome. Also makes me feel super old. Got some good muscle sculpting underneath. BD1 and R2D2. Huh. No, you're good. BB8? We got a diaphragm. No, not a lot of back, but we got a little bit of forward. So I'm assuming ball joint in the diaphragm, but then he also has a ball joint at his waist. So then with that, you can get a little more forward bend. Did you get it at like one of the Wheaton shows? That's awesome. You found me. I mean, welcome. I'm getting fuzzies from his ripped tank top all over his sweatpants. Leg can go that high. Oh, leg can go out. Okay. You're saying when you were a kid, like... Now a grown man. How long have we known each other? I didn't think it was that long. I feel super old. Double jointed knee goes up that far. Does he have a... He does have a thigh rotation? I probably could pull the sweatpants down, but I kind of don't want to. Okay, he's got underwear. And like, it's not sculpted either. He's got fabric underwear, guys. Hang on, we're pantsing Casey Jones. I need to hold on to it, but he's got cloth boxers. And that's as far as it goes, because this is a family channel. He's got cloth boxers. That's so great. Elastic at the top of the sweatpants. Oh, great. Now the box is going to bunch up on me. Edgar, are you the, like, were you the artist? I told you to keep drawing. Are you still drawing? Right? Trying to pull them up. He's got... Okay, so they're plastic. They're sculpted plastic. For a second, I thought they were cloth socks. I was like, that's insane. But no, they're sculpted plastic. So his foot doesn't get much down. Doesn't get a whole lot of up. It rotates. Nice. Not a whole lot of tilt. Better outward tilt than inward tilt, but I was gonna say, but we need better outward tilt. Actually, no, because if you want an A stance, you need better inward tilt than outward. No one stands like that. You stand flat-footed. So, all right, okay, so let's get him geared up. We'll do some comparisons. See, I forgot already. I grabbed it from the wrong side and then I messed myself up. That's top, that's bottom. Yeah. Damn, did not peg in. Did it again. I've done it again. Shut up and go and change your armor. Okay, so you can actually push it up on there and you don't have to hold it on. So then that should give more space to plug the hand on. Don't need to remove the head. Didn't stretch the strap all that much, so I definitely would have removed the head if I felt like I would have stretched the strap too much, just because, you know, it's tiny fake leather. It ain't gonna spring back into shape, so come on. You're gonna have issues standing him. Maybe I need to take the golf bag off. So unless I'm using the stand. Ugh, all right. See if we can get him to. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. That's not coming off. Okay. Probably get it off with some heat. I wanted to see the peg connection because like it like hula hoops. So it like, I'm guessing it's a ball joint, but it is definitely causing issues standing flat-footed. It's because his feet don't get a lot of forward. All right. Instructions in the bag. Stand in the bag. Come on. Haha, it's not fitting in there. Don't worry, he's not going on the shelf without his weapons. Now I'm going to put the vest back on him too, but just to clear the table, because I got some of my other Casey figures I have in poses that I really like, and am proud of because I came up with the poses, which I'm usually not very good at, which is why even my edited toy reviews don't have like posing segments, just because I'm not very creative. So I often just look to other collectors and see what poses they put their figures in. But I'm proud of these poses. So first we will go vintage Playmates. This is not an original 87, but it is a vintage. Actually, it was a Japanese vintage I got off eBay. It was just because it was the cheapest one. 1989. Yeah. So there's nothing different about it than the 87 version that we got in America. It was just the card was in Japanese. And didn't look like the vintage American cards with that awesome Eastman and Laird art on them. But so Playmates vintage. Then we have Super 7 Reaction. That's all he comes with. He does not come with a golf bag. So we have Funko Mystery Minis. And a full-size, almost knocked another Casey over, full-size Funko Pop, which were not centered, so you can't, he's cut off. That looks centered. Okay. All right, then we have the Diamond Select Toys Minimates from 2012. Because the 80s Minimate has not been released yet, but I can't wait for it. I'm sorry, the music is just a little loud. Cannot wait for that Minimate. And he was not made in Mega Bloks or Lego, so. All right. I don't know where to put stuff after comparisons. Minimate is going with the rest of my usual because I was always compare Minimate. We have the Mattel Turtles of Grayskull, Casey Jones, who visually looks great, but with the he did not come with this stand. It is a necessity, unfortunately, because if you have his bag on his back with any kind of weapons in there, he will fall over. He will fall over on the stand. So, in fact, this is not even all of his weapons, because one of them, when he fell on the stand, one of his weapons fell off and behind some stuff, and yeah, it's just too much of a hassle to dig it out. But this is not a review of the Mattel Turtles of Grayskull Casey Jones. We have the 2003 Casey Jones from Playmates. We have the 2012 Casey Jones from Playmates. I had to sticky tack his mask on because it would not stay. It kept popping out. Dumped 2003's weapons out of his bag. We have the NECA Mirage, and I'm very proud of this pose. I think it looks cool. NECA Mirage, the red shirt version. So this was not the more widely released gray shirt version, but red is more accurate to the original colored versions of the comics, because the original versions were in black and white, and then Eastman and Laird teamed with a colorist to have them colored in '86, I think. I've got the books. I just read them like 6 months ago. Yeah, so red is the Eastman and Laird color. The gray is the IDW coloring of the Eastman and Laird art. So, but they supervised the red shirt with the more desaturated sweatpants. So, the NECA cartoon Casey Jones. So technically, it is the body from the 2-pack with the foot soldier, but it is the head from the more recent business suit Casey Jones, just because it was a better mask. So the NECA movie Casey Jones, Mr. Codius. That was not going to work, and it did not work. Because you got a baseball hat on, dumbass. Elias Codius' version of Casey. That's this one. Oh, there's probably a delay in chat, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not putting these on the couch, so they're gonna get laid down on the table. Going back to Super 7, and the other pose I'm proud of is the Super 7 Ultimates Casey Jones. And then, because I drew Roy Burns's hockey mask on the thumbnail, we got the NECA Toonie Terrors Jason Voorhees and the NECA 2009 Jason Voorhees. I don't have the Roy Burns figure. When it was out and shelf warming everywhere, I'd only seen the first Friday the 13th, and then Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason. And the remake wasn't out yet. Or it was, and I had seen it and I liked it. So so by the time I actually got around to watching the whole franchise, and I was like, I really like 5. Like, I know most people don't because it's not Jason, but I really like 5. And so, of course, now I can't find a friggin' NECA Roy Burns. Not Jason, but, you know. Can't find the NECA Roy Burns. But this is not a review. Other Mezco 1/12 collectives. The 2019 David Harbour Hellboy. the Rumble Society Bartholomew Vex. There is a video review on my channel. It was one of my first. Go watch that when you're done with this. Both still great figures. Hellboy was actually my first 1/12 collective, because I'm not a giant fan of soft goods. So, speaking of the old Mezco comic Hellboy, as I have said many times before, this is actually one of my favorite action figures of all time. So, he's not as articulated as most figures nowadays. This is soft goods done right. Not that this is soft goods done wrong. Not that those are soft goods done wrong. But yeah, this I've had since 2005. 2005 or 2006 or 2004, somewhere around there. But yeah. So yeah, Mezco. This was back when they were $15 a piece. Not of course, I was not going to either forget or intentionally choose to not show off the Mezco 1/12 Collective Turtles with their friend Casey. So there's Mikey. There's Raph. I got them all dressed. There's Leo. Can't even tell if he's facing you because his scarf covering most of his face, and then his eyes barely peeking out under the hood. And Donnie. Ooh. I love that effect. And the bendy cape. So putting Leo right next to him. See the height difference. Raph's kind of standing a little in front, but Turtles are supposed to be shorter than humans. Put his buddy Raph next to him. And my usual comparisons, the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Shadow of Spawn, the Super 7, NECA. So instead of Bluegrass and Mikey from Secret of the Ooze, I like to keep it themed if I can. The Hasbro Marvel Legends comic book style Deadpool. The Medicom Mafex The Boys Starlight. Is she gonna fall this time? I don't know. I don't want her blocking Casey. The Jack Pacific Super Mario. The Fresh Monkey Fiction Eagle Force Agent Grimm, aka John Wick. Because I don't think you've seen this, Josh. Doesn't that look suspiciously like Keanu Reeves? Of course, we got Johnny Silverhand right there, right there, right there. And then the Diamonds Like Toys Mini Mates. 2012. Casey Jones. He's awesome. I don't know if you can get him anymore, but I just wanted to share how awesome he was. So, upcoming videos, all I have planned are my top 5 favorite horror movies of 2024, which I still am nowhere near finishing. So I may get it in by February or March of 2025. February's live trivia with my co-host Kat is Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? If you would like to support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Tenime, T-E-N-I-M-E. Link is in the description. $5 a month gets you unlimited behind-the-scenes access to all artworks, works in progress, which include upcoming YouTube thumbnails that maybe I haven't announced just yet. Check that out. The algorithm for YouTube sucks. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to help me get more visibility and subscribers. And I found out that for the affiliate program, which allows you to have memberships and like the live chats where people can like pay to get their comments seen above everyone else's. You need 500 subscribers. So, you know, I only got 400 left to go. But in order to get ad revenue, you need 1,000 subscribers. So I got about 900 subscribers left to go for that. So let's get me some visibility, please. Josh, text me. Stay safe. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.